Well, I've known Paul since 2006 when we recruited him to be the Vice President and General Manager of the Great Lakes Loons. Paul was an easy choice to be our leader at the Great Lakes Loon because immediately you saw a person who was an entrepreneur, a businessman, and a leader. And he's demonstrated that in his short career of 10, 12 years at a college. Here's a person from Boston, Massachusetts, who went to school in Washington, D.C. and Georgetown and moved to Spokane, Washington. So he had a sense of adventure and entrepreneurial spirit. And that's the traits that we were looking for.
Somebody that I had great respect for years ago told me that there are essentially two kinds of managers. There are ramrods and there are ranchers. Ramrods are out working with the cowboys. They know what the cowboys are thinking and doing. And the rancher only knows a cow when he or she sees one. Paul Barbeau is a ramrod. Paul Barbeau is out there all the time. I can count the number of times that I have been to the Loons Stadium on one hand where I have not seen Paul Barbeau and still have a number of fingers left over. He's out there working with the employees, working with the customers, and what that translates into is superior customer service. And Paul is the epitome of a ramrod.
The thing I admire most about Paul is his can-do attitude from a business point of view. You know, we built the stadium 6 years ago, and it's a relatively new stadium. It's one of the best stadiums in minor league baseball, but we're always trying to improve it, and Paul came up with a great idea to improve it this year. These are the sort of things that he's constantly doing. How can we improve our service? How can we improve how we serve our fans and how we can make the product better? And that's constantly on his mind, and that's a great trait to have.
The really great managers are task-oriented and they're also people persons. Paul fits that category and it fits it really well. When you combine his managerial skills with the leadership and strategic brilliance of a Bill Stravopoulos, you have a winning combination. You have a dynamite combination, and one that not only benefits the Midland area but our entire region. Paul is a great gift to all of us.
Paul is very deserving of this award because I already talked about his business acumen and his entrepreneurial spirit, but he's a great community person. He's integrated himself into this community. He's made the Great Lakes Loons and the Michigan Baseball Foundation part of this community through his leadership. He's been sought after to be on boards of many community organizations, and he serves them very, very well. So he's a natural. And finally, he's a family man, and he takes his family serious, and that's his #1 priority. So that's a total package, and that's the type of people you want in business and to be community leaders.